Hi everyone, I hope you are doing great today. In today's training video, we're going to take a look at an online application through the Office 365 suite called Microsoft Forms. Now for anyone who doesn't know, Microsoft Forms is a simple, lightweight tool that lets you quickly create a form, collect responses in real time, and view automatic charts according to the definition online. So in order to access this application, you will need to have an Office 365 license and be a part of the suite with us. To get there, all you have to do is open up a web browser, go to and type in the address bar https://portal.office.com. Hit enter on your keyboard, and after you do that, you may be prompted to type in your email address and your password, computer password, if your information has not been saved. After that information is typed in, you should be landing at the start page unless configured differently. But what you're seeing on the screen should have similarities to what you see whenever you log into the portal. In the upper left-hand corner is the app launcher. If we click on the app launcher, you'll see your primary or core Office software available. This is the web-based version. We're going to scroll down and we're going to click on the All Apps link. After we do that, scroll down a little more and you will see Forms. Once you click on that link, that will take you to the online Forms application. Now, right from within this screen that you're seeing, you can see that I have created several forms. The nice thing is this gives you a quick way. After you create it and you send out the form, you're essentially wanting answers to questions. The whole design behind this. And the nice thing is this gives your recipients a way to access this questionnaire or form, or even, you can see here, quiz. Gives them a way to fill out the information whenever they're available. All they have to have is an electronic device that's internet capable, be it a laptop, a desktop, a smartphone, a tablet, whatever, and will give them the ability to answer the questions that you're seeking on their time. So it's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can see here a quick way to see the responses that I've gotten back. It will post them down in this lower section where you can see the responses that you have received. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to do a quick overview of the Forms application. Dive in just to give you kind of some insight as to what you can ask should you decide to use this application. So I'm going to go ahead. I had sent out this Outlook questionnaire a while back. I'm going to just click on it. It'll take us directly into the form, and you can see here I wanted it to include a video that everyone could watch, and then after the video was watched, then answer some quick questions about some of our concerns that we had. So you can certainly embed in the form videos. If I scroll down below, you can see just the simple yes and no answers. The question is asked, yes and no answers, what I was seeking. And the way that you want to design the questionnaire or the form will really be based on the information that you're trying to get back, and it being one-sided, because as you ask these questions, you don't want yes or no. We'll get into the responses here, and it'll make a lot more sense as to what I'm saying, but you don't want a 50-50 on every single question, because you want to be able to ask a question and have it guide you in a way that you want to go with a future outcome or a further signified direction. And I hope that'll be pointed out here in just a minute. So as you can see, just a question, yes and no answers, and then here I had 3 options: yes, no, maybe. Down below, type in your district number. This is where you could type in and have the text field there if you're wanting specific answers or maybe opinions about something, vice versa. A lot of options for you. I'm going to click on the Responses tab, and after I do that, this will give you a response overview where you can see the responses that were received, the average time it took to complete the form. So this included the video, so the video was a little lengthy, and then after the video ended, then the form would have been filled out. So an average of almost 15 minutes per form. The form is currently in active status, and if you plan to use this form, maybe send it out annually, you can delete all responses, and maybe if you have a new focus group or people who you are communicating with, you can delete all the responses. You can print them, get a summary of the link, and you can also export all of the answers as well as the information based on the form into Excel. You can open it up and use that spreadsheet to give you the same or similar information that you're seeing on the screen. Although it won't graph it, it will be in text format if you export it. So you can see right here, as you want the questions to be asked, the answers that you are wanting, you're not looking for that 50-50 chance for everything, because you want more of a one-sided direction, so that way you get the feedback and then you know where to go, how to approach it, and what steps to take next. You don't want half the people saying yes and then half the people saying no. You know, you want a good way to provide a direction so that you can proceed without having to spend additional time doing work that isn't beneficial to what you're trying to put together. So in the upper right hand corner, you can see a preview. If I click on the preview button, it currently is in computer mode, so you have computer and mobile. This will be whenever your recipient clicks on the email that you're going to send or share with them. This is what they'll see on screen. So you can just have a quick overview of what that will look like. Another nice feature is the mobile feature. So should your recipient have a mobile smartphone, they'll be able to go here, and this will be exactly what they see on screen. As you can see, it's designed for the mobile platform. So it looks very nice, professional. They'll have everything at their capacity through a mobile device. Click on the back button. You can also click on theme, and you can change or alter the theme to the form, and we'll get into share once we actually create one. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to click on the forms button. Let's go ahead and just create one. Once again, you can also create a quiz should you want to do that or have the need. We're going to create a quick form, and we're going to title this form Questionnaire. If I could spell, that would definitely help. For July 2019. You can give it a description should you want to, and you can also insert images. So if you wanted an image to be placed in that area of the question, you could certainly do that. I'm going to click on the Add New button. You'll see the options available to you. You first off have choice, multiple choice, text, rating, date. Click on the more options, you see that there is a ranking, Likert, Net Promoter Score, and section. So first off, we'll just do a choice. So we'll do question, and we'll say, do you think online forms are a good idea? Question that. And the nice thing is, as you type on this, sometimes you'll be given suggested options. If you wanted to add all of the suggested options that are applied to the right, you could click on Add All. Once you do that, you'll have yes, no, maybe. Those suggested options were there. If you wanted to move one of the items up to a different area within the list, you could click on the left hand side and drag and drop that. See that with the 6 dots? It's the control. And if you wanted to remove or delete one of these selections, simply click on the delete button, and that will give you the question and then the response that you're looking for down below. If you wanted to allow multiple answers, and you would right slide or slide from left to right, the multiple answers option there. In this case, you really wouldn't want to do that. However, if you wanted to, with the question that you're asking, with the answer selected below, you could provide that option. And then if you want to make it a required field, simply click on the slider over as well for required, and that specific question will require an answer before your recipient can submit it. If I click on the options or more settings for the questions, you could shuffle the options and or offer a subtitle. And you can also, up top here, you can copy the question. Maybe if you want to keep the same format, but the question after this one is going to be similar, you could certainly copy that, and you can see here that it has done a good job at that. We'll go ahead and we'll delete that, but for so, you can see here that you can rearrange the ordering of the questions by clicking on the move question down, the up and down arrows. Let's go ahead, let's delete this question, and next we're going to add, let's try text. Question in here, say, how many cases are you prosecuting per month? Enter the answer. If you want your recipient to provide a long answer, you can click on the long answer option. In this case, we don't really need that. Next, let's try date, or let's go back. Let's do, I guess in order, let's do rating. Okay, so let's say for this rating, let's do, please rate the importance of technology in the courtroom. And this will be if you're just wanting to get the pulse for on a scale of 1 to 5, or a scale of whatever you want to make it out to be, a scale of 1 to 10. You know, the importance that your recipient places on the question that you're asking. You can do it, keep them as stars. You can do it as a number. Make it required, of course. And okay, we'll go with that. Let's add a new date, and let's say, are you available for an on-site courtroom training on Monday, September the 2nd, 2019. And I'm sure you get the idea of what we're doing with this. So we're going on here with the form and creating it. Let's go ahead and add one more. Just wanted to give you an overview of the options currently available for you. Let's do a Likert. Now in this case, let's make a question as to, please select the day you use technology in the courtroom. And here you can modify the options and or the statements. So let's type in Monday, and before I even click or pressed enter on my keyboard, you can see that it has this feature that gives you options where you can auto-complete. So that would complete it in the field that you are, or the option that we're currently in. So the next one, let's select Tuesday, click over to option 3, go Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And now our statements, we will do laptop. So I just typed in the text and pressed enter on the keyboard. Let's go projector, Microsoft Teams, Microsoft Surface, tablet, and smartphone. Okay, so that all looks good. Let me delete this one. So this just really gives you an overview of exactly what the Forms application will do. I'm going to go ahead in the upper right hand corner, I'm going to click on Preview, and your recipient who uses a computer, this is what they're going to see whenever they go to the form that you have sent out to them. I'll show you that option here in just a minute. Let's see what it looks like on a mobile device. Looks pretty clean, like the way it is formatted. Over to the right of that, if you want a specific theme to be applied to this form, we could go ahead and make the selection for that. And your recipient, when they come here, this will be the background that is applied for them. This is what they will see. You'll also see some other options available to you by clicking on the More Settings button. Additional settings, multilingual, feedback, etc. Now what you're going to want to do is, the whole goal is to get answers and communicate with, whether it's your staff, whether it's victims or witnesses or anyone who you want to communicate with. You're going to need to share this. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the share link. The first set of options, send and collect responses. Only people in my organization can respond. That will mean that they will need to be a part of your organization, of course, but they will need to have a domain, tndagc.org. That would be the staff or group that is considered in your organization. If you want anyone to be able to respond, just click on the drop down, say anyone with the link can respond, and it is just a form that's going to be filled out. No real security risk or issue in offering that option. Directly down below, this is the link that is created for this specific form. If I were to click copy, let's go ahead and do that. Let me open up Notepad and I will show you the link that it will create. We'll paste it. You can see that it is very individualized, and there will and should be no links similar to this. So your recipient will be going to the right form whenever they click on that. There shouldn't be a mix match in someone else using this application to share a link and it create the same thing. Over to the right of that, we'll see a QR code. So that is another option available for you. If you click on that, you can download, and this will be applied to the form. So your recipient can use their phone. If they have a QR code scanner, they can use that to get directly to the form. To the right of that, if you wanted to embed this form in a website, you can certainly copy all of the text. Let's go ahead and do that and see specifically what it shows. Let's paste that. So this specific form will have this code. Not sure you'll ever need that, but just in case you are a techie, you may want to do that to your site. And then over to the right is the envelope for email. Now you can certainly use this option. Let me go ahead, click on that it will prompt me to use my email application. I'll go ahead and say yes. You can certainly use this method to send out the form. It kind of assumes that your recipient knows what this is. You can certainly use that. However, I would recommend close this out. I'm going to go back, click on the link. I'm going to copy the link. Let's go ahead, let's create our own email and do it in a little more professional way. I'm going to go back into my email. I'm going to click on new email, and right here, let's go ahead and just type an identifier that lets our recipient know specifically what this is. Let's go, hi everyone. Here's the link to the online form. Please fill out and submit as soon as you can. Click here to fill out the form. Thanks. What I would do, and this is just me, I'm a little finicky about certain things like this. You don't have to, but this is what I would do. When you have your Outlook application open, usually the click here text is what a lot of people identify a link with. So you're just going to highlight that text. Then I'm going to go up to the Insert tab, click on that, and over to the right, I'm going to click on the link option, or the link button. Over to the left, this is where you'll see link to, and this will give you some additional options should you need to do this. Maybe an email address or create a new document, but for what we're specifically wanting, we're wanting the link to go to an existing file or web page. In our case, it's a web page, so the text that's going to display is click here, and the address, let's Control V to paste that link. And if I click on the home button on my keyboard, you can see here that it does take that URL, that forms.office.com/pages, etc. Click OK. So it's a very clean way. This way lets your recipient know exactly what the email that they are receiving, what it's about, and all they have to do is click here to fill out the form. And once they receive it, they click there, it will open up their web browser, and they will see exactly what is being seen on the screen from the device that they're currently using. Well, I hope this video has helped give you some overview and insight into the Forms application. Maybe you can incorporate this into the way that you want to receive feedback and or communicate with your staff or anyone even outside your organization. Maybe you're looking for feedback or information about certain things that you want from either an individual or a group of people. And I just hope this video is helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. We'll talk to you again soon.